What's up? Welcome back to Two Bros Podcast. I'm Adam.
I'm Joe.
And we wear the same clothes all the time for weeks on weeks.
Got us on the same laundry day.
Yeah. Today we're talking about more gear. New gear, yay. So I got a couple things here. What do you got, Joe?
I'm going to do mine on the next one.
You do yours next time?
Yeah, because I just got it, and I'm going to put out the unboxing video.
Yeah. Well, I have the unboxing for this one. Well, let's start with, I guess I got three things here. So I got this pedal from, what is it? All Pedal. So that's the brand. It's the Jeff Loomis. Let's see. It doesn't say it on the outside of the box. Oh, no. It'll say it on the pedal. So the devils-triad, Jeff Loomis. Pretty cool little box, little packaging. Comes with this. Whoa. Damn, look at fucking all fingers.
Who is Jeff Loomis?
Jeff Loomis is the guitar player now, currently, for Arch Enemy. He plays with Micah Mott in Arch Enemy. But he's originally the guitarist for Nevermore. So it's cool. It's got like different settings and stuff. Like it comes with it, so you can see how he sets it up. 4-cable method, 2 cables. The cool thing about this pedal is, pull it out here. Excuse me while I whip this out. So, cool thing about this pedal is it's basically like 4 pedals in one. So you got over here, what is it? Right there. That's just a boost pedal, like an overdrive pedal. Yeah. So you got your basically your level, your tone, and your distortion, or what do they call it on here? Gain. They just call it gain because it's a overdrive pedal. And then this red one here, and that's for that button. That's just a dB boost. So like if you're taking a lead, boom, you hit that, you get a couple extra dBs, whatever. It's a little bit louder. So you can run this thing, and then it's got the delay and reverb together. And you got separate controls for your delay, and then separate controls for your reverb. Or actually, I got that wrong. This is reverb, this is delay. So it's 4 pedals all in one. This thing's pretty badass. You can use it as a preamp and run it into an amp through its power section in the loop, or you can run it 4-cable method and use this section for solos. Use this just to boost, or if you want a little bit more gain on your overdrive. On your amp. So it's a very versatile pedal, and I'm digging it. Jennifer surprised me with that one. I saw it. I was looking at it. She must have saw me looking at it, and I wanted to get it, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna. It's it's like a couple $100. It's like $350. So, and then at the same time, she got me this pedal. It's the Pog 2. Yeah, this thing isn't cheap either. So, this thing's cool. It's an octaver, so it basically. You can make your guitar sound like an organ or throw harmonies on there. It's cool because it's got presets. I don't know if you can see those right there. And I think that's 1 through 8 presets. So you set up, it's not totally analog. Like you're looking at this going, well, if these get bumped or moved, then it's like my shit. I got to figure out where it was. Once you get this set up and you get a setting you like, you can save your preset. And then you can switch through your 8 presets. And so it's cool like that. So you can recall stuff. If you have like a sound that you worked on in a song, a piece, you basically hit that and it recalls it. So it's almost digital technology, but with the analog feel. So, which is pretty cool little pedal. And it does a lot of different stuff, man. And it's cool for like when you're just jamming and you're not coming up with anything. Sometimes pedals, you just plug them in and start fucking around with them. And then next thing you know, you're coming up with some riff or some little cool thing. So, check those out if you could. And this is my newest thing. She just got this for me this week because I guess this is out now. This is the Victory Kraken V4. This is the power amp and power amp preamp. So it's a 180 watt power amp. Dude, this thing, I don't know the specs on it. I don't know if they have the weight right here. But it is freaking light. This thing is fucking light. dude, think about this. I got these amps behind me. These things are tanks. They weigh about 55 pounds a piece. This thing, maybe 10. And I could take this and my quad Cortex, which you can see right there behind me, right there. Or I could take an FM9. That's my whole, and then just a cabinet. There we go. There's my amp. This is my head right here. This is crazy. I was thinking 180 watts. Now, it's 180 watts, they said, at 4 ohms for the speaker. What's wrong? You all right? Uh-oh. All right, and we'll pause.
Release the Kraken.
Joe's taking a dump.
Where's my money, bitch?
Right now, this is happening. Uh-oh. Mercy flush.
You can't handle the truth.
What the hell was that?
Your balls are showing.
Okay, and we're back. We had to pause. Joel said had an emergency. It was, what that reminds me of is, one time we're practicing, Steve, well, old drummer's name for the people out there that don't know, his name is Tony, and we called him Boner, and he had that nickname since junior high. I think we might have mentioned it before in podcast. We're practicing, and Boner pulls exactly like what you do. We're just jamming, and he just stops, and we're like, "What the hell's going on?" And he's like, he's just not saying nothing. And he's trying to climb out from, those small-ass rooms. Trying to climb out from behind his kit. He fucking goes down the hall. We're like, oh, he's got to take a piss. Fucking, he's gone for what? A bit. And we're like, where the fuck? And then we go down the hall. It's like, hey, you all right? Hey, fucking doors open. He's not even in there. What the fuck was that all about? So, we're just waiting for him. Finally comes back. We're like, what the fuck happened to you? What'd you do? Dude, I'd take a shit. There was no paper in the bathroom. So I went over to the fucking the bar, Valley Inn.
Oh, shit.
So we were like, did you make it? He's like, uh-uh. I just stuffed my underwear up underneath the toilet. Fuck, I couldn't fucking, So fucking, then they go to clean. They probably found some fucking dirty chonies and shit.
Dirty.
That's it. That just reminded me. And you're like, you just all of a sudden got up and fucking, oh. So I'll probably cut it right as you get up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like I was saying, where were we at?
Life happens.
The Kraken made your crack fucking act up.
You broke that thing out in. Fuck.
I always say, what was I used to say? About to release the Kraken from the crack of my ass. Oh, you did.
I just get the rumbles, but.
Yeah, no, my stomach was doing that before we started all this shit.
That's what you said, and then I had the little thought in my head. But he said that, but watch, I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah, then you planted that seed, then fucking it's in. So I was at 180 watts. Now, I don't think the power section. I think that's solid state. But this has got tube. It's a tube amp. It's got tubes in there, and I mean this thing. Look at like size of my hand. That's only like I don't know 4 inches height. So the tube's got to be laying sideways. But 180 watts at 4 ohms, and then I think as you go, if you go to 8 ohms, it drops. And what's up?
Thinking about Boner running out
now. Me and Steve would laugh at that shit all the time. Remember that time we're fucking jamming and Bone's like, And then you know how it is being a drummer when you're in that corner there, and you guys keep that shit fucking tight against the walls and stuff. It's like it's like hard as fuck to get in there. And he's all climbing around it and shit. Oh fuck, gotta go. Oh, squeeze the cheeks. Well, at least you made it. You'd have to run fucking down the street.
Yeah, this time.
So, but yeah, I was saying, I mean, dude, carrying this in the quad Cortex, man, I love the technology and where we're at these days, because these heads, man, they get banged up. It's hard to get all the tubes nowadays too, because tubes are made in China or Russia, and we don't get along with either one of those guys. So,
Probably going to war with them.
yeah, fuck that. Give me my tubes. Let's make peace for tubes. Peace for tubes. I'm gonna start a new page. Peace for tubes. All the guitar players are, yeah, give us our fucking tubes.
Well, that thing, it's got tubes, so you're still in the same position.
Yes, but it's preamp tubes, and I got plenty. As soon as that whole shit went down with Russia, I started going, uh-oh, tubes. And I fucking, Jennifer and she got online, and we went fucking ordered a ton of them. I got match sets, match power tubes, match preamp tubes. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Most
good.
people load up on armor or ammo,
I was like, no, fuck that, tubes.
food and shit, and you went and got the tubes.
Hell yeah. If any one of these amps goes down, I got it. Fucking, I can replace. I can fix it. I got an incredible set of tools. I can fix anything.
Yes.
So yeah, but that's a pretty cool little amp. I only played it a little bit today because I just got it yesterday, and dude, it sounds good. Oh, that here's what it is: 180 watts at 4 ohms, 90 watts at 8 ohms. So I think my cabinets are 60. So it looks like it basically just cuts it in half.
Yeah.
So 40 watts basically with my 16 ohm cabs. But I got an 8 ohm cab, so I get 90 watts. Dude, 90 watts, that's, I don't know. But if it was just 40, it's loud as fucking here. So.
Yeah, because it's my Iconic is what, 40 or 50?
Yeah, that's 40. Because, my head, is the big head, the one I got is 80. The little, the combos are 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's loud. I mean, especially nowadays, like, I'm going to go direct out of the Cortex. So all I needed is for a reference speaker on stage, and that's plenty loud enough for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got new gear. Hopefully I can figure out how to start shooting videos, because right now, like, I'm not sure how I want to go about doing that. It's like,
Well, that's why. Yeah, I got my MIDI controller, which is basically a keyboard, and but the thing is, it's not like, it looks like a synthesizer.
yeah,
But people don't know it's not, because it doesn't have its own sounds. You got to connect it to the computer and use software.
yeah.
So that's basically why it's a MIDI controller. So I got that this weekend. I did an unboxing on that. But yeah, I'm thinking, well, maybe with the webcam I can sit here. But then that thing's pretty big to like hold up, here. But I guess it's probably better than trying to hold my iPhone and do it. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about different shots and shit. How am I going to do this?
Yeah, that's the thing. Learning now that the whole doing demos, and I think that's what we need to start getting into is demoing gear.
Yeah, because that's the next step.
Like, I think with me here, I can sit. I'm thinking this is probably where I'm going to demo stuff, and then have it there. But it's like you only get one shot unless I set up my phone on like the actual unit.
Yeah, like overhead, a little tripod or something.
Yeah, and then if I'm doing anything, like if I do stuff with the FM9 where it's software based, I can record the screen because that goes in through the computer. But yeah, it's just another learning curve, learning how to do this, because you nor we're not video editing guys, and we don't know anything about this. We're just learning as we go.
Yeah.
Which I think most people are anyway, and now I'm starting to realize, we got to get better. I got to get a better camera, maybe 2. Because
Well, yeah, but see, then I was looking at that. And you got basically, with different cameras, you're going to need a switcher. So you could switch the angle, like, that's how they get the different shots. Like,
or you do it manually. You just turn them on, record at the same time, and then
cut it up.
they're exact. They match exact because they're recorded exactly at the same time, and then you just cut and put this one here, put that one there, put that one there. I mean, that's a little bit more involved, but when you don't have a switcher or whatever.
Yeah.
Because then you need somebody probably to run it, because then you're sitting here maybe switching things and hitting buttons, or I don't know.
There's a cure for that.
But when you watch some of these guys do their demos, they'll be like, okay, here's the thing. And then they'll just play, and you just see the amp, and then it'll go A, and it'll show the picture of like what, like say pedal is going. Then it'll say the other pedal, and they'll just show you a picture. They'll just do a picture in picture. So I guess we could do that with some stuff. So I just got to learn. It's going to be hokey, just like this is hokey. But I think this is getting better. It's a lot better from when we started, a year and a half ago. And I guess it's time to get on the other wagon and start doing gear.
Yeah, because these were audio podcasts when we started.
Oh, yeah. It was no video.
Video.
And now I got video, and they're like, oh, you guys should stay on audio.
We broke that audio.
Yeah.
Give me some chon.
So you got those three. So so I did an unboxing. I gotta put it together, edit it, and then I'll put that out before we do the next gear podcast we talk about. I'll be talking about that. So I wanted some time too to play with it, and because I'm not a keyboard player or anything, but it's got a bunch of awesome software on it with different, keyboards and shit.
Oh yeah, and you can get other software, and it's because it's MIDI. It's like
MIDI. So any. Well, and I even tried it with the stuff that Pro Tools has, because Pro Tools has a couple synthesizers in it.
Yeah.
And I used those, and I was like, "Whoa, I can use those now."
Dude, the Expand, I think it's Expandex. Yeah, I think that's one. I use that one all the time. It's got tons of stuff. Bells, strings, synth basses, synth everything. And the other one I use a lot is Mini Grand, the little piano.
And on that one keyboard, I was looking at the one controller, Oxygen, the M Audio. They gave you that Mini Grand. I didn't even know we had it in Pro Tools.
Yeah.
So I did the right choice getting the one I got because I got different software. Otherwise, it would have just been redundant.
Yeah, you would have got the same thing you already have. Yeah, because that comes with Pro Tools.
So, and then the other thing is, it's still a learning curve because I set it up, and the first night I couldn't get it working with Pro Tools, but it was playing and shit. So I was like, okay, it sounds cool. Now I got to get it. So I had to go watch videos. So I got that working, but then I couldn't get the main plugin that it comes with, Audio Lab. It runs by itself like I had the Easy Drummer where you just open it up on the desktop and it runs.
Yeah.
I wanted to get it in the plugin so I can use it on a track if I'm recording it, right?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't do that, and I was like, "What the fuck? I couldn't find it on my plugin list." So I went and looked at some videos, and it basically said I had a mono track, so that's why it wasn't showing up. So I had to do a stereo track. Once I did stereo track, then you could see it. It popped up on the list.
Yeah.
I was like, see, I never knew that, but that's the learning curve.
But that's the same thing we had the problem with your drums. Remember, I go, you probably have a mono track. You got to do a stereo.
Yeah.
Because the drums are a stereo thing. And then depending on what plugin or effect you're using on that thing, it could be a stereo thing.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then, but in another video I seen it, then you go in the preferences and you can open up and have them list by manufacturer.
Yeah.
So I know who made this. I just got the software. So you can go look it up that way instead of just looking for the name somewhere.
Yeah. I see guys have their stuff sort of like that. And I think that's kind of cool, but I'm so used to now I want a compressor, then I go to compressors, or I want an EQ, go to EQs,
But the one guy that I got that from the video, he said some of these companies, like you say it's a compressor, it won't list under the compressors. It'll be under harmonics or some shit.
Yeah, it could be.
Why they do that, but then you're looking under, well, it should be in the compressor, and it's not there, or say a reverb or something. It should be under modulation, but it's not there. It's under harmonic.
Yeah.
So he goes, so if you do this just check it, and then it'll have that list, but then underneath it'll have the manufacturer list. So then if you know the manufacturer, you just find it.
Look through there.
So I was like, okay, well now there's different ways now, so I don't feel so stupid. But
No, dude, there's a lot of learning that you're gonna have to do.
Oh yeah. So I've been working on this one song that I have that I want to do. But I've been working with my processor. It's a whole thing. Like me and you talked about it.
Yeah.
So but now I got this keyboard that I got to mess with because I want to add some chords with the keys. So I got that, but now I got to get used to all the software and all that shit.
Yeah.
So that's the learning curve. So hopefully I'm off over Thanksgiving, so I can get a good amount of time to play with it and really get into it. But I mean, on my free time, I'm loading it too. But then, like we were saying, then it takes away from practice time.
Yeah.
still practicing guitar because I'm learning guitar. And then it takes away from drumming.
Yeah, because now you're not drumming.
Not drumming because it's like, oh, if I got any little free time, then I'll do guitar. So yeah, it's just it's just time management, really.
Yeah, dude. When I get all this gear, then I start fucking around with gear instead of practicing my guitar, practicing techniques, writing, or mixing, finishing stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
or even like doing this. Like after this, then I gotta edit, put it together, do up the picture for you. Then you send it up, or I send it to you. You upload. That takes away from everything too. You only have so much time. The guys that just do this for a living, well, that's their day. So.
Yeah. So. But at least I think we've been getting better though. Over time we've been evolving. So.
Yeah.
Not where we started. It's still not in that place. So. It's
No. No, it's getting better, and yeah, as long as we just keep pushing, we'll see. Hopefully, we're going to gain our fan base one by one, one a year for the next. Although you see some of these guys, man, they have hella fucking a bunch of followers, and there's like a bunch of views, and it's like, dude, what'd you do? Put this together with a fucking just your phone, and it's like the audio's like. And so I got this new amp, hella background noise and shit, and like, what the fuck?
74,000 views. It's like, how?
Fuck. I mean, I think at least our sound is decent. You don't hear all the extra shit. I mean, we've had our shows where they had their problems, but
yeah, but we've been working those bugs out and shit.
Yeah.
I think we got it to a certain point where we kind of got a system.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. You do something and then you develop a system. This works. Let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
So we need a separate person to play all the effects just to fucking catch us from the side.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's all I got for now. And
yeah. So the next show, hopefully, I'll have it ready, and I'll put out the unboxing for it and shit, and I could talk more about it. Because I've played with it for some time.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we're gonna have our EP coming out soon.
Should be coming out soon. Yeah, I'm almost done with that final mix, and then we just got to get it all mastered so that we have all 5 songs. So the 2 new ones will be a cover, and then a new song.
Yeah.
So.
And then our original 3 that we had put out.
And the original 3, and then we got to come up with a concept for the album.
Title, concept, all that shit.
So, but keep on the lookout for that, for the 2 people, or 3. No, I think we got 4. I think we got 4 subscribers. It was probably 2, maybe 1.
Probably me and you looking at it.
It's probably you and I. We're the 2. YouTube's probably like, well, here, just give them 2. Give them 2 subscribers. That's that minority bump. We got it. Yeah. Yeah, we get 2 freebies.
Mexican Americans!
Give them 2, and then they can subscribe themselves, and then that's it. Nobody's watching that shit. Oh, fuck. All right, so you have anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. See you next time. Bye.